Hey guys, good afternoon everyone.
Okay, very good
Okay.
afternoon. Yes.
Welcome to the training.
Okay.
Right, today module that we're going to cover is 5S methodology.
Okay.
Okay, and this 5S methodology is under Lean Foundations. Okay, before I go for further, anybody came across how this 5S work at your working place? Anyone? Did you heard about this 5S?
Yeah.
Yes. How about you guys? Never heard about anything about 5S? Who's in the logistic industries? 1, 2, 3. 3 of you in logistic industry. Only one is heard about 5S. Is that what?
So the time,
The time? No.
not 5
Okay.
is,
Alright. 5S, there is some kind of terminology will use all industries. So, now I'm going to go on more on this, okay, and the 5S. And there will be a lot of games, a lot of activity will be carried on during this training, okay? And welcome to 5S methodology and Lean Foundation. And you guys know what is a Lean Foundation or not?
No.
Anybody? Okay. This is one of the tools is under Lean Foundations. Okay. There's a Lean under Lean Foundation. There is a 12 and 10 kind of tools that we can use for daily operations and use for the business. And this is one of the tools. Okay. About me, my name is Gunan Tanggawenu. Okay. I'm a master degree holder from Open University of Malaysia. And I have 26 years experience in logistic industry. My last working career was with PKT Logistics as a DGM under Operations Excellence. And all these certifications that I got it during my career, okay? And then from effective communication skills, schedule-based management, I am a Lean Sigma Green Belt holder and basic occupation facet, Lean office practice, Green initiative environment, effective warehouse operation, and then coach and direct, effective management discipline, ESG roadmap, alright, and risk management, finance and non-finance, and Lean workshop. Okay, and I am a member of Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification body. You guys know what is Lean Six Sigma? No. Okay, that's why this 5S is one of the basic things that we are going to, I'm going to explain to you. It's the first step of the Six Sigma. Okay, it is the first step of the Six Sigma. Then only you have to go on the further explanations and further training on the 12 tools of Lean. So as an opening, I'm going to start this 5S training on, right? And this is me. I'm 350. Okay, all right. So I want as a house rules during this training, handphone must be silenced. No smoking, no food. Of course, you have to be punctual. All right. And then I move on to the next slide. Okay, I have a high break sections. Okay, my aspect section will be very simple. Name, occupation and industry, objective for attending this training, and your passion. Alright, I'll start with Mr. Ashok.
Yes, sir. My name is Ashok.
Yep.
I'm from the technologies and telecommunications industry.
Yep.
My role was I was in the product development function.
Okay.
I was heading a team of product developers for the telecoms industry. So why I'm excited about this training is that, as you mentioned, 5S is a very new area, and by learning 5S, I'm also interested to see how 5S can be applied in my industry. And my passion is always about learning new technology and how that can change our lives. Thank you.
Okay, how about the next participant?
Good afternoon. My name is Jenny Subramaniam. I was worked in oil and gas company as a transport safety and distribution side. The main objective of my intention of attend this training today is to learn something new, which I've been learned Lean Foundation under Six Sigma, but I wouldn't know much about this 5S. Yeah, that's the reason I joined in this training
thank you.
session. Thank you.
How about next participant?
Sure. Right, my name is Gabriel. I am from the teaching industry, and I'm an English trainer and also English teacher. I teach all levels of English. Objective of having this training is I want to learn more about 5S and how it can help me in my business.
Okay.
And I have a lot of passion. One of my passions are also food, sports, gym, and also learning new things.
Right, thank you. How about you?
My name is Sri Sheila,
Mhm.
mother, and then I'm currently in the industry of logistics, and my profession is customer service freight forwarding.
Okay.
And then the objective for attending this training is to gain knowledge more about 5S
5S,
methodology.
okay. Then your passion.
Profession.
What your passion, what you like to do?
Um,
Some people are doing drawing, some people they go for, they have some kind of passion. Or you like to go watch movie, or you just want to only sleeping the whole day.
Oh, I like to fix bricks.
Okay, right. So how about you?
My name is Alexander Skatige,
Mhm.
and I'm in sales and marketing, and my occupation is a salesperson.
Okay.
And then the objective for attending this training is I need to learn more about 5S.
Okay.
And my passion is about sports.
Sports, that's good. How about you?
My name is Umesh.
Mhm.
My profession and occupation is I'm a student / part-time working in a logistics sector.
Okay.
My objective is to learn more things and gather as much certificates that I can.
All right.
My passion is going for a ride and football.
Okay. How about you?
My name is Darshini.
Mm-hmm.
I'm studying full-time degree in logistics management.
Okay.
My objective for this is to learn 5S methodology and
Mm-hmm.
gain more knowledge.
Okay.
My passion is singing song and speaking.
Oh, singing a song. We have a singer here. Okay, that's good. All right. The quote that we have here today, for today is 5S is all about changing behavior for the better. Okay, it's from under David Bistro. All right. The introduction, I will try to introduce about this 5S. All right. The introductions. The 5S methodology is a structured system for organization and workplace to improve efficiency, safety, and productivity. Okay, got it? It's a Japanese manufacturing excellence. All right. 5S is a widely adopted across industry for not to simplify effectiveness in work place management. This training program provided participants with the knowledge and practical tools to implement and sustain 5S at their work area. All right, contributing to learn operation and continuous improvement culture. All right, that's a little bit of introduction of the 5S. And this 5S is the way of Toyota working. I will go more on details. All right, after the introductions. Okay. During my session plans for today, what we are going to do is introduction. I speak. We already did just now, and then I just modeled. We have a models overview 5S. Okay. We have some covered activity, and then I follow by write text. And then followed by module number 2 is synthesize, sustain audit 5S implementation, and workshop 5S action plan and sharing. And then we have recap and post-test and QA, feedback and closing. All right. We have this training. The full training is we're taking about 4 hours. Okay. Okay. Training overview. 5S methodology workplace organization for operational excellence. The methodology I'm going to use is interact, lecturers, group discussion, case studies, annual activity, 5S audit simulations, and target group that we're going to have is warehouse supervisors, team lead, and operation employees, and medium I'm going to use is English and Malay. Alright, so anybody who cannot understand English, you can ask me back, I can translate into the Malay if you're not very well on the English languages. Alright, and I'm going to use Kirkpatrick model as one of our training tools. Okay, under Kirkpatrick models, we have level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Under level 1 is a learner satisfaction. We have a feedback form, we have a training evaluation and survey. Alright? Under level 2, learning, we have a skill acquisition and pre-post test and hands-on exercise. And number 3 is behavior, on-job application, audit scores, supervisor observation, and action plans. Right? And we have level 4 is the results, business effect, productivity gain, reduce waste, and better organization. So all these are the tools I'm going to use in this training. It means I have to make sure you guys understand about the 5S and how you're going to implement at your workplace and what are the benefits you're going to get. And end of the training, you have to evaluate whether this 5S is workable at your workplace or giving benefit at your workplace or not. Okay? Learning objective. Objective model 1, build foundational understanding of 5S and its application to workplace efficiency by end of this training. And module 2, the objective is able to identify the tools and technique to implementation, audit, sustain 5S for the participant to plan implementation within 3 months after the training. Okay, we're going to cover these 2 modules, and these are my objective. Okay, under module number 1, introduction of 5S, this one will take about 2 hours, and well, the topic we're going to cover is introduction of 5S, benefit of 5S, step 1, step 2, and step 3. Okay, we have sort, we have set in order, we have shine. Okay, when we talk about this, and we will go into the methodology we're going to cover up is interactive lecture, visual demonstration, group discussion, simulation, role play, and quiz, and also there's a video questions. Alright. Under module number 2, we have standardize, sustain, and audit and 5S implementations. And training methodology, we have case study, groups, discussion, audit practice, action plan, workshop, and feedback. And we have step number 4, standardize, sustain, 5S audit assessment, challenges and solution, and action plan activity. Okay, and these are the descriptions of this all the sub-area. Okay. Okay. The activity that I'm going to have is a team create a simple plan of implementation of 5S, improve 5S in their department. Okay, the background, your warehouse, people are logistics, or even the manufacturing, or any other industry, they have a warehouse. Okay, your warehouse has been facing delay of error in order picking. Items are in to fix and pick the part and inefficient, and there are area cluttered with unused material. Management has decided to implement 5S methodology to improve the picking zone. These are the activity we're going to have end of the section. Any questions about this activity? So far you guys okay? Okay. Before I go for my module, scan this. And I want you guys scan this and try to understand what is the 5S you guys has been understand so far. There is 10 questions under this pre-test. Okay? It's in the Google form. You put your name and you answer. And the result I will give you end of the session. I give you 5 minutes. You able to go in? guys can go in?
Can.
Hmm. There's basic questions are there. Try to answer whichever you know, and at least the questions are what we have to see your understanding level before I move on to the modules. If you're done, let me know. We can move on to the module number 1. There's a 10 question there, right? You guys okay? Boleh tak?
Hold on, few more.
Huh? Tough, huh?
No. One more minute.
These are very logical questions, but you must know the methodology first. But before this, I want to know your understanding about this 5S. Done?
Yes.
Okay.
About Miss Sri Sheila. Mr. Ramesh? Rashini? Done. Okay, complete? Alright, good. So I will reveal these results in the last of your classes. Okay? Okay, I move on to our module, Introductions of 5S. Okay. 5S in workplace, methodology of systematic approach is improve efficiency, safety and productivity is originated from Japan production system. Okay, what we are talking about this Japan production system? You guys aware about this? Whenever there is a 5S, okay, they are talking about this Japan production system. Why this 5S is related to Japan production system? Do you guys know? Okay, let me explain. This methodology has been implemented at Toyota assembly plant, okay, for their daily efficiency of their productions, okay. And this is, they are bringing up this method of 5S. It means Seiri, Seichon, Seiso, Shikitsu, and Shitsuke. Okay, it's hard to pronounce in Japanese, but when you convert into the English, sort, set in order, shine, sanitize, and sustain. Okay, this methodology has been bring into the production line for the daily improvement of the assembly of Toyota production car. Okay, and the main objective is of 5S: improve workplace efficiency, enhance safety, reduce waste clusters, promote discipline and ownership, fosters and culture continuous improvement. And then the benefit of this 5S is increased productivity, improved safety, better quality, cost saving, higher employee morale, and professional image sustainability. And this 5S is already adopted by world business industries. So this 5S has been applied for all the industries, even though hotel management, even though manufacturing, constructions, hospitality, every industry adopt this modules, these tools as their working culture at their industries. Okay? And then this 5S can be used not only at business, you can use at home. You can use at home, not only at the business sections. You can apply this at your home, at your kitchen, at your hall, at your room, okay, everywhere you can use. But what kind of tools you're going to use? You have to justify by yourself. You want to use a sort, you have to set in order, you have to sign, you have to sanitize, you have to sustain. But if you ask me, you can use all these tools in your house. Alright, and move on to the second slide. Do you, before I go to the second slide, do you guys have heard about this kind of wording or not? You heard about this kind of word? When I say 5S, you don't know, right? When you saw this, you heard about it, right? People are logistic industries. Okay? If you never heard this in logistic industries, I think something wrong somewhere. Right? But only thing what they know in warehousing, when the managers or the leaders say, hey, you do 5S, they will take the broom and they will sweep. And they will take these clothes, they will clean up. That's all. But there is a lot of methodology has been used in the 5S for the daily efficiency of business operations. Right, and move on to the second slide. Okay. These three metaphors. Do you know what meaning of these three metaphors? Okay. These three metaphors this is the business foundations. This is how our business are work. Okay? And this business are work, can you see where the 5S has been standing? Where is that? Root. Why is there in the root? You know, in the tree, how important is the root? What happens if a root has been spoiled? What happens? The tree won't grow. It can be fall. And this 5S playing a very important position on this business. It means it will act as a root. Okay, one of the tools. Because if the 5S is not workable at your workplace, okay, you will be jeopardized, or you will give interruptions, or you will give obstacle, a lot of issues happen in your warehouse. If the 5S is not being practiced. Okay? If you want to have a very good work environment, if you want to have a very peaceful work environment, the 5S methodologies are very, very important. Okay? Otherwise, you will have everyday firefighting. Okay? You don't know where you put your item. You don't know where which item to be picked. You don't know what you're supposed to do with the unwanted stocks. Right? So this 5S methodology will give you a solution for all these issues. Okay? It means it will be smoothen your daily operations. Okay? Even though at office, there is a 5S at office. There is a 5S at the production line. There is a 5S at warehouse, inside the warehouse. There is a 5S outside the warehouse. Okay? Alright, so under this 5S, the foundation of the system, this include safety sign, color coding, 5S corner, signboard, numbering and labeling under 5S root. Okay, it involves all this. Alright, move on to the second slide. we go for sort. This is the first S of 5S. Okay. The first step is to sort your operation, identifying what you need and what you don't. Right? So ask yourself, do I need this object? Do I need this amount? Do I need this here? Alright? It means when you are in the production line or we are in a picking area, okay, when you are seeing the racking, there is an item supposed to be picked or supposed to be take. The item is not belongs to that area. What you need to do? Okay? For make your life is easy for your daily operations. What you need to do a sort. How you need to do a sort. Okay? So you have to think about it. For you to have to pick the right item at the right time, okay, with full of efficiency. Okay, you cannot simply pick as per your like. Okay, this is I'm talking about under logistic industry. How sort has been happened in a, let's say, if you have some other items in your kitchen, okay, you must organize all the ingredients properly. Otherwise, in the coffee, you won't put sugar, you will put salt. Right? Because sugar and salt are the same color. Right? So, for under the sort, you have sort item and you have another one more category we call as a rate tag. And I'm telling you this one, these rate tag concepts are very important at your warehouse. It means you are taking these unweighted items, okay, whichever, okay, let's say in warehouse, give me one rate tag items. You are in logistic line, right? You are in logistic line, right? Okay, can you guys give me one rate tag items that not necessarily in the warehouse? One example.
Tools,
What type of tools?
crowbar, hammer.
Okay, the one is we are using every day in a warehouse. You receiving an item in a crate, you still can have to open. The rate tag meaning here is the tools used to sort the step 5, tag identifier no need to or rarely use or help to decide, keep, move or dispose. Okay, it means the item that lie in the warehouse too long. Nobody use that, but it interrupt your daily operation. It mess your warehouse. It's taking up your space. Okay, and he is blocking your way, and it will delay your daily operation, and the warehouse look very mess. What kind of item you can find?
Empty pallets.
Empty pallets. Empty pallets you can use for stock, restock.
Damage to vehicles.
Damaged MHE, of course. Okay? This damaged MHE, it means the MHE is already spoiled too long, cannot be repaired. Okay? You use red tag. It means this item should not be there. It's supposed to be in the workshop, not in the warehouse. Right? It's blocking the way. Because you can see a lot of warehouse, they will keep one MHE breakdown and they will take years to do. So you use red tag to implement. When you put the red tag, it means the red tag, there is a team for red tag. They must take charge to remove the item from your side. What else red tag? Obsolete stock. Stock lying down in the warehouse too long.
Damage stock.
Damaged stock. Broken tools. Okay, broken tools. And there is some stock, there's supposed to be, it means that the stock that inside your warehouse is lying there is not related to you. You are handling, let's say example, you are handling what kind of product you're handling in your company? Miss Sri Lisila. What stock you're handling in your company? Swiss is the logistic company, right?
Transportation.
You are the transportation.
Ah.
How about any of you handling any product? You are picker, right? So what product you handling in your previous company? Example.
That's coffee.
Okay, like Coffee Kenangan, they handle a lot of coffee, right? If there is any spare part in your coffee kenangan, what are you going to do? It doesn't relate it to you. Kopi kenangan has all the ingredients, right? If there is any item not related to kopi kenangan, what are you going to do? Pen tag. It doesn't relate it to you. So it means whenever you put a red tag under 5S methodology and sort, it means the items you should not inside your warehouse. You have to be removed. Okay, that's the concept of red tag. And I'm telling you, when you will implement 5S in your warehouse, okay, your boss will love you. Because a lot of things can be solved during this 5S methodology. If you implement this in your office, if you implement this in your work area. Alright? Okay, S2, set in order. Set in order, effective translation of streamlining your physical steps, in other words, allowing for most efficient or use movement around this building. It means identify and mark position equipment on the floor and desk. Place item closely where they needed. Reductions or unnecessary and handling. Let's say if I put this laptop over there and I'm doing training over here, I don't have this. I have to go a few times and do this to do the next. So set in order, one of the way is I have to put the items near me. Alright? So you have to make sure whichever the items in your warehouse is reachable, is accessible. Okay? You know, sometimes in the warehouse they have safety kit. Okay? Any accident, a person going to find the safety kit, only next day will come back. You come across this? Find, you cannot find anywhere. Where they keep, they also don't know. You know why? It's not set in order. There is no marking. There is no area that they can reach, because safety kit is something is very important. And also the tools. What are the tools that we have in the warehouse? Who work in the warehouse? They know. What are the tools we have? Pallet jacks,
BT,
order picker. The one is all MHs. What are the tools you have? Hammers. I know probably. What are the tools? I'm talking about any other tools. Hand jack. Your pallets. Cutter, knife, tapes. Okay? Masking tapes, stapler. So all these things you must set in order for you to do arrangement, and whenever you do a layout, you must do this marking. Because you know why? People know where to park and what to park. And people must know where to put and what to put and how to put. Okay? So they want to understand. So it means once you set in order, it means people will follow this. Okay, when I use this, I must take, when I use this remote, I have to put it over here because it's already marked. Right? So next time whenever people want to switch on the aircon, they know the remote is here. If there is no bar, there is no indication or whatever, they don't know. They will find all the way around. Alright? So, next is 3S. Start of cleaning activity. Alright? Transparent when, what and how to clean. Every employee maintain his workplace clean and priority safety and quality. Provide cleaning material. Okay, safety friendly working environment and cleaning inspection. Built-in quality. Normally this will be happening in your warehouse. Everywhere you go and see, if you're not practicing, okay, when your customer coming in, whenever they see this, automatically they will give you justification, this company never practiced 5S methodology. You understand? So whenever you business people, you bringing into your companies or bringing into your warehouse, to let's say they want to visit, if this one is not as being practiced, okay, if this one is not being practiced, they will saw this, automatically they know this company is not 5S standard. And one of your main point of business negotiations or business credit will be dropped because this is not compliance 5S. Do you guys know where the 5S stand now? Okay, that's number 3. Alright, I can give you 15 minutes break. Alright, before we go for next steps. Okay, before the break, you have any questions? No questions? Okay, you can take 15 minutes break. Okay. Then come back on time. Break, we need a pause, right? No need. Okay. So come back. So now we move on to the 4S. 4S is under module 2. 4S stands for standardized. Okay, standards in the workplace are important. Standards in the warehouse are even more important when you are trying to maximize productivity. There is no improvement work without standard. Okay. You see, when we talk about the standard, what you can understand about this one? What you can understand about this? You guys seen this?
Yes.
Yes.
What is this?
Labeling.
What labeling? What label?
Each.
Items labeling. Are you seeing this item labeling?
Location.
Yes, it's a location label. So what you can see this? What you can understand this? When you talk about standardized, what you can understand about this label?
In each level,
Mm-hmm.
what are the rules and how many of them are there?
Yes, the what is the indicate of this barcoding. But you can see this standardized. What this standardized apply over this label. You have a look very clearly. Okay, you can read this. Set and document the standard. Define responsibility by department team and make it visual. Set management, escalation process for defined problem, trigger point, cleaning and setting things in order of past daily tasks, perform stability with support of PDSA approach. I will brief you on this PDSA after this module. Alright? So now I want you understand about what this standardized under 4S category. What you can see? What you can see?
Labeling.
Labeling. Okay, what you can you see any colors?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you see any numbers?
Yes.
Can you see a up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down?
Yes.
Can you see here number 1, number 2 level? Right? Why is all has been seen? This is called has been standardized. Okay? It means you are standardizing this barcoding. Okay? It means blue standardized as a level 1. It means the racking, all the warehouse area, the blue color is indicate of level 1. There's a standard. And level 2 is look like black color. So this standard, all the blue label, level 2 is black. Okay, and followed by red, green, this one I think purple, and orange and silver. Right? And you see all this level printed, same type of font. Not big, not small, the same size. Right? And then this label RA01, all is the same size. So it means they has been standardized. It means why they have to standardize this? Why they have to standardize?
Easy to understand.
Easy to understand. And
Easy to recognize.
easy to recognize.
Space efficient.
Space efficient. And also for you to read. It's easy.
Scan.
And then visible. Visible. So whenever you see blue, automatically when people say blue it's in the level 1. Okay, it's in level 1. And you see about the black is in level 2. Under rack number blah 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 in level 2. Okay, you can see in warehouse area. Okay, in warehouse area. Okay, this is the warehouse. This is the warehouse. You can see the racking, right? You can see the racking. What other standard they have over this racking? What other standard they have? You can see in the warehouse, in the racking. Okay, you have bay over here. Okay, it means you're in, you're out, and you have your staging. You have your staging over here, right? Correct? So what you can see in the rack, rather than synthesize of this color code, what you can see? You people working in the warehouse, right? You people been into the warehouse, right? Right? So in the racking area, what you can see? I know, items, locations, I know. What you can, other than, in terms of this kind of standard, this kind of numbering, labeling, what you can see, rather than this, in the warehouse. Can you see the rack numbers on the top?
Yes.
Yes.
The indicator of rack numbers on the top, why they have to indicate that? For you to know the items. It means they also has been standard. They cannot put small, they cannot do big. So for visible, for you to see. Okay? In the warehouse, can you see there is a marking on the floor? Standard marking on the floor. Do you see? You never see. You never been to the warehouse.
No, I've been seeing it in the floor.
When you see the warehouse, in the layout of the warehouse, you have to see floor marking. Okay? You can see all this floor marking. Is every floor marking or involved in warehouse is already standard. Right? There is a standard color. Later I'll show you. Okay? And this standardization will help on your daily operation. Okay? Alright. In office, when you're talking about the office, let's say now we apply 5S in office. What came into your mind in the office? What came into your mind? What you can standardize in your office? You give me one. Let's say you're working in office. Now you apply 5S in office. How to apply this standard in your office? How to apply? What have you in your mind? You see, you try to understand this color code. You see, you can understand this color code, right? Okay, this color code, what you can understand, that you can synthesize in your office. How to apply this? Let's say now, I want to apply this in my warehouse, in my office. So, what in your mind? Anybody? What you can think? How I'm going to apply this? Standardize under 4S in my office.
By labeling our files.
Number 1, filing system. Filing system. Give me at least 5. What else? How to label this filing system? You can have some kind of color code. Correct? You standardize the color code by month. You standardize. So what else you can have? What else you can have? stationary storage. Okay? It means you don't put like this. This is your japala. Let's say all this, okay, you synthesize. Red one color, blue one color, yellow one color. You synthesize a storage arrangement. Okay? Let's say maybe A is a blue. You arrange A only. You synthesize. Whenever people come and do the top up, or whenever the people come and do the storage, they know, okay, I have to put it under A. Okay? Other than this, in your laptop, you have desktop, right? You can see open your laptop, there's a lot of file will be like boom. Correct? So you make it as a folder, you clean up, you sanitize. Okay, for the invoicing, this folder. Okay, for customers, this folder. Okay, for supplier, this folder. You organize. And whenever the supplier file comes, you try to put, you know how the file has work, sanitization in your laptop. And how this shine set in sort is work in your laptop. You sort all the file, all the PDF. You put it in one folder. All PowerPoint, you put it in one folder. Right? All your Excel file, you put it in one folder. You sort. You understand how the sort is work? I'm bringing this 5S into your laptop now, into your PC now. Alright? And how the red tag is work in your PC?
Extra junk files.
Junk files. You clear off. It's red tag. Set in order. How to set in order? All the folder you label up. This is invoice, this is your set in order. Okay? And how to shine. This one. How to make it shine in your laptop.
Edit.
Color coding.
Color coding one thing. Another shine is what? You clear your virus, huh? Clear your virus, huh? Clear your virus, clear your junk file, clear your whatever things. Right? Arch file, whatever file that you is not necessary, you just clean up. Okay? You make it shine in your computer because why you have to make it shine? Your laptop. Save storage, otherwise you will be buffering. 5 is important or not? Right? The same thing will be happen in your work area. Okay, the same thing, because if you never practice this 5S, yeah, go back to sensitization. Alright? If you never practice this 5S, there will be buffering will be happen, there will be virus will be happen in your work area. Okay, there will be interruption will be happen. Okay, there will be accident will be happen in your work area, because there is a, if you not clear debris, if you not clear the plastics, or if you never clear any carton box, people can walk and fall. Right? Okay? So any other things that you can find, you sanitize at office. Stationery. Number 3, your consumable product. What is your consumable product? Warehouse consumable. Under warehouse, what is your consumable?
So water bottles.
Operation consumable.
Fast moving products.
Consumable products. Materials. What do you use? Flash film?
Oh, okay.
Carton box? Empty carton box?
Carton box, yeah.
Sometimes when I ask questions, you cannot figure out, right? What this man is talking, what is consumable? These are all the methodology. If you in logistic industries, or if you any industry, these things are worked. But we are not going into it. When I talking about this 5S, there's all these new things will come up. how we manage this all the consumable? Through this 5S, you have to put it all in order. Otherwise, people, let's say the carton box, there is a various of size. There is a big, there is a small, there is a large. If you never sort properly, whenever you are doing picking, it will delay your time. I don't know. It will take time because you have to find the boxes according to your picking load. Right? So, all these consumable like stretch filler, carton box, what else? Tapes. If the tapes or the dispensers is not in orders, whenever you've done your carton box has been packed, you have to look, akad mari sini, akad mari sana. You don't know where you put. Right? You have to put it in certain area. And the area is reachable. So you will, that's why I said, you don't have to firefight every day because all the items can be reachable. Right? So what are the things, other things that you can find? Sanitize at the office. Your uniform, I sanitize your uniform. Everybody wear round neck. Round neck. Sanitization. Same color, right? Same color, right? If let's say, example, you are in an operation, I sanitize all the operation wear green color. All the drivers use yellow color. All the corporate people use blue color t-shirts. Sanitize, right? Your uniform. So that's why the sanitizations can apply anywhere, elsewhere. Okay? To identify, okay, the needs. Blue is for what? Yellow is for what? Okay, easy for the identifications. Okay? And we have the last S. What is the last S? What is a sustain? What do you mean by sustain? Maintain. How to maintain? How to maintain this? Okay? The original Japan methodology, Shitsuki, is a directly translate of discipline, meaning that once you establish your new rules and practice, you must maintain your discipline in upholding them and continuously improve them. Alright? Maintaining the standard through a discipline and regular process confirmed by the leaders. Do you know this methodology has been sustained? All the MNC companies, they have a standard audit every 3 months once, every quarter. Okay? Do you know now this has been practiced in our food industry? Do you know whenever you go to the shop, there is a shop A, Class B, Class C? Why they have to do that? To have to make sure the food quality and the kitchen cleanliness. What methodology is that they use? How do they justify? So why they have to do that? Why they have to give that kind of credit? To sustain now. Why they have to give credit A, B, C? They have to make sure they come and audit. If you never follow the 5S compliance, if you see, that's it. I close your shop. Okay? You have the category A or B. Okay? You sustain, nah? Why they have to go for audit? Right? The same thing happened. All MNC companies. Okay? Maybe you never come across that. Later on, whenever you reach a certain level or exec or manager level, you will come across this. One of your rules as a manager of the warehouse is not sustain 5S. And this sustain is done by your, who will do this? Your auditing company. It could be your ISO auditing company, or it could be your internal auditing company. Okay? They will come to your warehouse, because I was this industry, I know. They come to your warehouse, they will audit you. Okay, they will audit the entire 5S to make sure you are compliant of this 5S. If you are not compliant, your KPI will be affected. If you as an operation manager in your warehouse. Because the 5S sustainability is very much important, because once do, not only do, after 6 months, there is audit. No, just 5S. Just after 5S, you've done this. And you have to make sure after 6 months when I come here, you maintain the same thing. After 6 months when I come, the thing is not there. You are in trouble. And most of the MNC companies, they are very, very serious about this 5S methodology. Since you people just started off work, you're not aware of this, but that's why I said when you reach a certain level of your position, you will find this. Even though as a salesperson, even though in your company, okay, also have this. Because you have to bring a good sales. You cannot bring a good sales if your 5S sucks in your company. It means it's not been applied in your companies. Okay? Whatever the sales, end of the day production end of the day will go to the warehouse. Okay? If the 5S methodology is not being applied elsewhere, okay? Office, productions, warehouse. Okay? Whatever the sales you bring in doesn't work. Because it will be delay of your processes. Okay? Any questions up to here before I go for the following chapter? No. So you guys is understand about 5S now? Very much? Can I ask you a few questions? S number 4 is what? S number 1 is what? S number 2? S number 3? S number 4? S number 5? There is a 1S additional. Do you know this? What is that? You already have 5S, right? Okay. Now, this methodology, Japanese methodology, has been added another one more S by the international methodology. What S is that? Safety. Okay. Under 5S methodology, we have another one more S is safety. Alright, so whenever you've done 5S, you have to make sure you add on this safety together. Alright, how to add on safety together? How to add on this? Whenever you do the 5S in your warehouse, to make sure you have two safety signboards elsewhere. Okay? And you have two safety rules has been implemented for all your 5S activities has been implemented in your warehouse or in your office. Okay? So, S number 6 is what? Alright. Okay. What are the challenges that we have? Do you know what are the challenges that we have? After we already, let's say, if I give you training, I done this training. You said, oh, this is a very good methodology. I want to implement into my warehouse. This month I have to make sure I must get a promotion. Oh, I must make sure I have some increment. I want to bring this methodology to my office. I want to explain to my boss. You will do this. After this training or after this event, you will go, you will say, boss, I went to this event, I saw this 5S methodology, is quite impressed, so I want to implement here. The boss said, when you explain this, definitely the boss will say, oh, go ahead. So what are the challenges you're going to face? These are the challenges. most 5S initiatives die within 6 months. Let's say you're going to implement, you will die. Why? Leaders treat this as a cleanup program. That's why I said, 5S is not a clean, it's not take a broom or you take a mop and mop or take a broom and sweep. No. 5S is not like that. That's why people thinking wrongly the perceptions of the 5S methodology. 5S will save your operation. You know, in the warehouse, people who work in the warehouse, every day they will face this hiccups. High volume, okay, short item, wrong pick, short pick. You've been come across all this, right? Because you as a picker. Wrong item has been delivered. Sometimes people will fall during walk. Okay? So all these things, because you know why? The 5S is not implemented properly. It's not implemented, it's not implemented properly. Alright? So the leaders treat this as a cleaning program. Lack of time to dedicate to sustaining. No clear ownership for each area. Focus on the tools and mindset. What do you mean no clear ownership? In this warehouse, let's say we have the warehouse. Okay? We have racking. Example I'm giving you, when we're talking about this ownership, okay? When we're talking about no clear ownership, each area. This rack will be with Sheila and Pavitran. Your job is to make sure 5S. It doesn't mean you take a broom and sweep every day. Okay? And these two rack is Ashwini and Omesh. Or these two rack Ashok and Miss J. Okay? So it doesn't mean when you assign this, it means that's why I say you are the area owner. It doesn't mean 5S every morning you take a mop or sweep. That one is one of the function. But as a 5S rule, you have to make sure the 5S has been implemented. Sort. It means all this area stock has been sorted properly. Give you example. Give me example how we sort the stock. Let's say now you guys in the F&B product. F&B, you know what F&B, food and beverage. Example. Under food and beverage, what are the things we can sort? Expiry date. Some more?
Damage.
Huh?
Damage.
Damage. Some more?
Fast moving.
Fast moving, good. Fast moving stock. Some more? Under fast moving, other than that? Slow moving stock. And then? You have? Obsolete stock.
Fragile stock.
Fragile stock. High value stock. Low value stock. Right? So you sort according to this category. So it means you have been assigned as a 5S of your area. I'm talking about the warehouse. Huh? So it means you have to make sure all this has been sorted out. How you do the arrangement? Okay? In your house. How you sort it out in your house? You don't tell me you're going to put the TV inside your toilet. You put the TV inside your hall, right? So in a house, you apply the sort. Don't tell me your shoe going to put in your closet, right? You put the shoe outside. So in the house, you have been sorted. Sorted according to the needs and category. Whenever you sorted according to need and categories inside the warehouse, you have to assign somebody to take a charge. Okay. Both of you, you make sure these are the area you have to cover up. And most of the company, one of the failure of the 5S is nobody take the ownership. They want to take the ownership. Nobody want to take the ownership. Okay, you won't say this is my area because you know why anything happen, I have to be answerable. Right? Focus on tools, insist on mindset. Do you know in Japan, even in Japan, you can see fish in the drainage. clear fish, koi fish, fine. To my mess, huh? They clean up until the water is so pure. You can see the fish. Very clear water. How that the drainage can be clear? So clean. How they can do it? It's a mindset. You know that you enter somebody's room. When you go enter somebody's room, nowadays, you like entering a haunted house. Because the 5S has not been practiced. Enter haunted house, huh? MPK. What is MPK?
Majlis Perbataan Klang.
Majlis Perbataan Klang, eh? So it's like haunted. You know why? Because the 5S has, you just imagine if you apply the 5S in your room, where you're going to put your clothes, where you put your shoe, or where you put your books, how you put your table, how to organize your bed, how to organize your tools, your perfumes, all these things. So if you organize well, that's we call as a mindset. Because if you're not organized by yourself, when you come to the company or when you're working in the working environment, you will have the same mindset. Do you know how difficult if you don't have 5S mindset? Very difficult. Very difficult, I'm telling you. Okay? It will involve cost, it will involve accidents, it will involve a lot of things that make yourselves in the stress. Okay? 5S also apply in your car. Right? I think today you guys go back home, make sure you apply 5S in your home. Okay? You clear the unwanted things. Okay? You put the red tag. Okay? You don't put the red tag, okay, with your grandmother or whoever. Okay? Please. It's the red tag for the tools, not for the people. Okay? So just looking around, alright? So you apply this 5S in your house because mindset. Alright. The company says success within 5S under that it's a management system, not the project. What they mean by management system? That's why I said, you go and tell your boss, I want to implement this. Okay? And the management support, okay, go ahead. Okay, do the project implementation. He will feed you all these resources for you to implement the 5S. It's not only the project you do. Or let's say, okay, 5S, okay, you do the painting lah. I do the painting on the wall. It's not like that. Or you I buy a 10 room, you go and sweep lah. It's not like that. Okay? You must sit down. You must do a project implementation of the 5S. Okay? Let's say in this warehouse, what are the area I want to do the 5S? What are the area I want to do? What are the area I need to set up? You have to sit down and come out with a project. Then a management system is being applied. Okay? Leaders must participate actively. Alright? Whenever Sheila or whoever always talking about 5S at the warehouse, 5S lah. What? My as a leader, 5S lah. I will come, okay, what to do? How to do? Then you come out with the plan. I'm going to assign this is the design, I'm going to put somebody here, this is the design, this is the area I'm going to do, this is the thing I'm going to clean up, this is the thing I'm going to upgrade, this is the thing I'm going to sort. Okay? Everyone needs training, not just our workers. What I'm doing now. Okay? It's not just to say. You need to explain. Before this, you guys didn't know what is a 5S. Now you know what is a 5S. Okay? Regular audit ensures visible to metric and drive accountability. Alright? You must do audit. If you're a lead for 5S, okay, after 3 months you must do the audits. It's a must. How to do audit? How to do audit? I'll show you a last slide. These are some other implementation we done. 5S. Okay. 5S implementation sample. Inbound head standard. Goods has been loaded, ready to verification. It means whenever is you see blue. Okay. You have these indications. This is one of the 5S methodology. Color code. That's why I mentioned about color code, right? This is you mentioned about the 5, right? This I mentioned about the goods inside the warehouse. So like green, load has been verified. Like orange, problem received is damage. Sorry, it's red. It's orange, QC hold. 2 red, QC hold. 1 piece. It means there is some indication of every colors. Alright? Okay. Under the 5S methodology, we have color code. This is the color code. Whenever you see black, it means work in progress. It means when you see in the warehouse. That's why you see, you never see in the warehouse, right? That's not who mentioned. Sheila mentioned. Okay. When you see something like this, okay, black and white, keep it clean in operation. Black and yellow, okay, potentially hazardous area. Blue, raw material. Green, finished good. Orange, inspection area. Red, scrap. Red and white, keep it clear. Yellow, for movement, walk away. Okay? Whenever it's red, something like this, because when you go to a warehouse, multinational warehouse, you will see all this. So whenever you see this, you must know what is this all for. It's not simply they just color. They're not simply just color as per they like. Okay? Right. This is PDSA. Before you want to do implementation, you must have this. It means plans, do, check, and act. A structure, 4 steps approach designed to drive continuously improvement. Okay? You must have this PDSA. Okay? Plan, act, do, and check. Right? This is a formula. It means define the goal objective, what you want to do. Okay? Set improvement goals and standard. And implement, evaluation in progress, apply to lesson learned, modify if necessary. Alright? And implement action, documentation improvement, identify. Monitor measures, find and fix, and document and results. All these things is linked together. Let's say you want to implement something. Okay, 5S, you want to explain to your superiors. You must use PDSA as a tool for the implementation. Okay, there is a methodology for PDSA. How to implement the project of 5S. You guys with me? Or you guys somewhere else? With you? Okay, that's good. Okay, this is a sample. And this is an international sample. It's not just a sample. This is an international sample. So, can you see the score? Okay? Can you see the average score? 3.8, 3.4. This is all these international scores. Okay? It means they will evaluate your warehouse. 5S audit sample. Okay? There is a system for this. Right? It's not simply audit. Okay. There is an activity. Okay, time for activity. Right. I already given there is a box. Wait, let me do explanation. Okay. Any question before this? I want to go for activity. No one, we can go for activity. Okay. Your warehouse has been facing delay, error in order picking. Items are not fine. Pick part inefficiency in the clusters, unused material. Management has been decided to implement 5S methodology, improve zone picking. Okay, now I want you guys organize using 5S methodology. 5S methodology. Can you clear your table a bit? Clear your table a bit. Okay. I want you guys to organize using 5S methodology. All the 5S must be applied. Okay? The materials are in front of your table. The color materials lah. That's the one that you open already, right? Okay. I want you use this. I want you use this, okay, to apply 5S methodology. Okay, let's say you, because I'm as a picker now. Okay, I want you arrange 5S methodology for me to come and do the picking at your warehouse. Okay, now you are the 5S team. Okay, I'm telling you, I already given up a business. You prepare your 5S. All right, tomorrow is my operations. Okay, how are you going to arrange your stock? Okay, whichever the colors I given is your stock. All right, the colors I given is your stock. So I want you guys to apply, sort, set in order, shine, standardize, sustain, using that material given to you. Understand? You have any question? Do you guys have any question?
No.
No, right?
No.
Then this one will take about 15 minutes only. Time start now. Okay?
So the stocks are this is the stock.
That's the stock. I want you use that. Okay? It means you see at the stock you have to arrange, sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. And also you have to use another red tag. Okay? Red tag. Think about it, how to do this. And this one evaluate by me. And I want you guys explain how you apply this 5S methodology using these materials. We have team A, B, C, D, E, right? We are B, C, D, right? Okay. 60. Supposed to be. Yeah, once I done this, then we go for this one. No? Okay, we have group A, we have group B, we have group C and D. And I want you guys to explain how you arrange the stock and how you implement this 5S methodology in your stock. I, as a picker, will receive a pick list and receive the orders from my customer, and I will assign my pickers go and pick at your warehouse. So you guys have to make sure the 5S methodology are being implemented for my pickers to make easy, okay, to make easy to do the picking. And I will send one auditor to audit this, the way of easy picking. Make sure there is a I don't know, you can find a lot of unwanted items over there. What are you supposed to do? If you find unwanted item, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to put? And you can use the paper, okay? You can use the paper in front of you to write something. There's a paper here, okay? write something or implement something.
Which are the teams? First team, second team, third team.
Yeah, A, B, C. One person, one team. One person, one team. Okay. Sorry, it's not a team. It's individual. Sorry. So I want you guys to understand. You understand level about the 5S methodology. What you can understand. I want to know that. Give me it up. You can use this sticky notes. You can use the sticky notes if you want. All the tools has been given. Jay. Second, is it running?
I want to carry that. Can you help me?
So you can utilize all the material that has been given, and you must implement the 5S methodology.
Okay.
The 5S must be seen, or you must be explained why you do this way. So you must arrange the stock. It means you have a racking in your warehouse and all the stock has been arranged according to the year, according to the category of the products. And you have to make sure all these products will be easy access. And you have to make sure all these products pickers are follow the process of the picking, follow the dedicated location has been fixed by you. And then you guys have to make sure the product quantity must be visible to make sure the picker able to pick. Guys done? Sheila, okay? Okay. Not okay. Another 5 more minutes. When you done? Okay. Okay, let's start from Sheila. So where you implement the first S, how you implement?
I choose a location.
Mm-hmm.
Level 1, this is the way to go level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Blue color.
Mm-hmm.
And then this will be the fast moving food that is in the top. And then I put the red tag at the behind.
Okay. You make this one as a stop or you make as this as a what? I said this one is a stop,
Yes.
right? So there is a picker come and pick your stop. So that's how you do the arrangement. Okay, now you explain how you did your 5S.
Okay. The moment the picker come, he knows this is the level 1.
Okay,
So he used this blue color to go level 1.
okay,
So this will be the item.
okay. Which one is item?
This one.
Okay, item.
So he
You have how many items I have?
3.
3 items, okay.
So he know where to pick the item, which is the purple stands for this,
Okay,
yellow stands for fast moving,
okay.
and then green stands for
Okay, the one is a sort. Alright?
yes.
Let's set in order. You have sort, right? You already done the sort.
No.
How about set in order? Set in orders, you already label up already, right? That's a set in order. Where you implement your shine?
Shine.
Where you implement your shine? Shine?
Green.
No. shine is clean the picking area, remove dust, beat, blah blah blah, and ensure the equipment are in working order. Okay, you already sort the red out and you make the thing shine. It means you have to clean up all your area, right? And you sanitize. How you sanitize?
I sanitize for levels.
4 levels.
Yeah.
So it means all the items are stored in 4 levels.
Yes.
Okay. So you sustain. How you sustain? You must have documented. You have to make sure level 1 is what, level 2 is what, level 3 you do you have, you don't have. I give you 4 marks. You fail 1. Okay, how about Mr. Pavitran? Okay,
This one is red tag.
red tag.
And then when the people coming picking the books, this is fast moving books.
Okay,
So easy to access here.
okay.
Pick the fast moving.
Fast moving goods,
And
okay.
this one is the slow moving books.
Slow moving goods, okay.
Later part of medium.
Okay, right,
So this one is high value books.
right.
Okay, then and this one is second books. When the
Okay, you sorted according to the value of the products and movement of the product. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then I want to sort. And number 2, you set in order.
I label everything.
Alright, it means people know it's they will go follow the label. Okay. How about your shine?
Sign is I arrange and keep it neat.
Okay. And then you standardize.
Standardize I will arrange each row by row.
In what? Number of stocks.
Stocks.
It means green all 5.
Five,
Okay, you standardize. It means fast moving all 5.
five, and then high values 2,
2.
and then return goods are 3.
Alright. Okay, you standardize. And then you sustain. Whenever you have a sustain, you must have to be documented. Without documented, if there is no SOP, you cannot sustain. People must know, because when I come, I don't know how. Okay? Sustain, you see here. Sustain purpose of system regularly audit training and feedback. Assign role for the maintenance of 5S. It means how apply, this one is here, is you must have some kind of a SOP indication for you to sustain, to make sure everybody has been follow the same process. Okay? Do is one thing. Sustain is one thing. Okay. Umesh, how about you?
So mine is I arranged by the most common stock
Mm-hmm.
to very rare stocks and disposable stocks.
Okay.
So which is common stocks are I kept the common stocks in front so you don't need to move around very much.
Okay.
So you lose
Yeah, your productivity.
less
Okay.
risk. I kept it all in a one rack system.
One rack system. Okay.
So it looks neat,
Mhm.
tidy, and I don't take much space.
Okay.
Um,
So your sort you arrange according to the value of the cargo or
Yes.
category of the cargo.
value of the stock,
Alright.
like the amount of the stocks.
Alright. You set in order. You organize by
I organize by the levels,
levels. Alright. Your shine. How you shine?
less space given.
That space you organize in a racking system. Alright. How you synthesize?
By labeling,
By labeling. How you sustain?
sustain by following this order in every single rack, first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
That's why I said sustain must have a written SOP. You have to have a paper, you must written level 1 what stock, level 2 what stock, level 3 what stock. So when people see the papers, they know what are the stock has been visible. So that's how you have to sustain. If there's a thing is not documented, you cannot be sustained. Even people will be always forgot. Alright, how about yours?
This is fast moving stock.
Mm-hmm.
Slow moving stock. I sort 2 racks for fast moving stocks in front,
Mm-hmm.
and this is non-common stock.
Mm-hmm.
Beside the
Okay.
stocks, and then this is uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
I stock everything. Stock if everything is straight rows
Mm-hmm.
facing each other.
Okay.
For setting order,
Mm-hmm.
I organized by the levels and the items.
Organized middle, okay. Then fine.
And then,
You put in all the stock in the same rows.
yeah, same.
Alright. And then sanitize. You label up. And then you sustain. I never see any document. That's why the final stage, that's why I said, how the 5 S has been failure?
Sustain. No PPM.
Because you people never documented. If you documented, these people will follow. You done, you did. The process you did, you know, you understand. But how to sustain? That's why this area, most of the challenges that we have. Okay? So, end of 5S methodology. The importance that we given to the implementation also must given the implementation of sustainability. Alright? Okay. Okay. Guys, just now you've done 5S methodology, which material that we giving that I was given to you guys. Alright. Actually, you done these implementations. Okay? As I mentioned just now, you done this implementation, but you failed to sustain. Right? It means the 4 5S is there. The 1S sustainability are not there. Okay. The actual things, the actual how we going to organize. Okay? You have one item. Odd items, right? Odd items. Everybody have? Show me the odd item that you received just now. The item, odd items.
Hot item.
Not hot items, odd items. So you have one, you have item, odd item. It means not a hot,
Odd.
odd. Something like not relevant to the stock. You have, show me. Okay. The one is under category red tag. Right? You know why it's under category red tag? Because all the material that you receive has been sorted is all color, some kind of color codes. Alright? Some kind of colors. You guys can see, right? Okay? So, you do a red tag unwanted items. Okay? Because you see all stocks that are given are similarity are there. Right? Only one item is not being similar. So it means it doesn't need for your stock. So it's under red item. Number 2, you must sort according to color code. Okay? Color code. Okay, you must sort according to color code. Okay, and then we have set in order. Number 3, set in order. Okay, how to set in order? You must indicate color plus stock. How many stocks are there? That's you set in order. Okay, color B how much, color C is how much, color D is how much. Okay, you set in order. Okay, or either you set in order in a rack or either in the position. Now you can set in order according to the color code. So it means you already organize. You already organize with pickers, come and do the picking. And picker also identify, okay, this is a red color and this is a, he knows how much is the stock. If let's say the stock is 10, he come and picking 20, automatically he know the stock is less, 10 units. Okay. Number 4, you must standardize. Okay? You must have some guide. There's a guide, right? There's a guide, right? It means you must have some kind of papers written. Okay? When you have a location 1, blue color. Location 2, red color. Location 3, yellow color. Location 4. So you must have some indicate. Okay? Find out. Number 5. You must have sustain. Right? You must have some audit. Or you must have some kind of SOP. We call as an audit. You know what is SOP? What is SOP? Guys, what is SOP? What is rules? What rules? What is SOP? If you don't know SOP, is very dangerous. Huh? Yes, sir.
Standard operating procedure.
Standard operation procedure. What is SOP? SOP? Louder. Standard operation procedure. Not only warehouse, every industry, they must have this. As a SOP is a standard operation procedure. You doing customer service, you don't have this? You are logistic coordinator, you don't have this. You are PQ, you don't have this. You are sales, you don't have this. Must have. It's a procedure of the sales. It's a procedures of forwarding. It's a procedures of custom. It's a procedures of picking. It's a procedures of 5S methodology. And when you set up the procedures, okay, you will write on the map saying that what stock in what level, how many stock you have, and what are the categories that you have. You have some kind of SOP as an audit. So based on this, you sustain your warehouse, you will do the audit. Based on what? Based on this SOP, or based on another word they call as work instruction. Okay? So, standardizations, and here, but standardization I can see, you already written a label. Okay? But sustain for the audit, you guys don't have any SOP. Okay? So I'm going to play around one video for you guys. Okay? Just give me a minute. Okay. A short video about this.
It begins with 5 disciplines. They are 5 S's, or commonly known as 5S.
This is on the Toyota.
But what is 5S, and what do they have to do with your workspace? After viewing this video, you'll have answers to these questions and more, including why is it beneficial? What practices undermine 5S principles? What are the positive results of 5S? We've all encountered disorganized work areas where missing items are hard to find and clutter impedes progress. This interrupts workflows and leads to wasted time, unnecessary spending, and in some cases, unsafe environments. 5S is a method of creating a clean and orderly workspace that exposes waste and makes deviations immediately visible. Each S is derived from Japanese. Seri, or sorting. Seitan, or systematize. Seiso, or shining. Seiketsu, or standardizing. And Shitsuke, or sustaining. 5S is about much more than good housekeeping, and can have all also major long-term benefits beyond a clean workplace. First, safety and security are placed at the forefront, as removed clutter and debris in your facility removes unnecessary hazards. Second, 5S helps to eliminate waste. Third, it increases efficiency as people are more productive when they are working in a clean and organized work environment. Fourth, 5S has a low implementation cost with a high impact on performance, meaning you'll get important benefits without high spending. Finally, when you set a team working together in the 5S system, they'll develop the collaborative mindset that makes all of your other initiatives more successful. How is all this achieved? By methodically implementing each 5S discipline. Begin by implementing the sorting stage. This is the act of categorizing items into those necessary and unnecessary, and then eliminating unnecessary items. Sorting challenges to think carefully about what we no longer need in order to eliminate waste. If you don't need it, get rid of it. Even in the office setting, this can mean eliminating old files. After you finish sorting, it's time to systematize your workspace by placing all necessary items in their optimal positions. This forces you to carefully visualize your work area in order to understand how the placement of materials complements your workflow. It will also cause you to see current deviations that can be corrected. Shining means cleaning to inspect. When you've identified deviations during the systematized step, you're also identifying the problems that can be eliminated during the shining process. Problems can be inspected to identify the source of the error and develop countermeasure to get back on track for 5S optimization. This is also a good practice in problem solving that can become a work culture improvement in the future. Once you have completed the first 3 disciplines, you can now begin to develop standardization. This means that you need to develop rules in order to duplicate your optimized processes every time. It also means that you can share the process with everyone on your team and quickly onboard new associates to the best possible workplace practices. To do this, you will divide tasks into simple steps that don't require checklists when necessary. Perform the steps in the same way each and every time in order to more easily identify systematic breakdowns and continue to replicate success. Provide the items needed to efficiently and successfully complete the process every time. Now that you've established a standard process, you'll need to sustain the practices, which is far easier said than done. Making the processes a habit so that associates follow standards as second nature is the type of self-discipline that sustains success brought on by 5S. To cause this habit forming continually, look for waste. Visualize the work area and look for deviations. Look for the root cause of every problem that arises. Develop standards. Repeat the process. Remember, the ultimate goal of 5S is continuous improvement. The 5S process is a proven driver of efficiency and success across a wide variety of businesses and work areas. It can be implemented in any workspaces, including maintenance shops, offices using digital files, meeting rooms, storage areas, art areas, manufacturing facilities. The list goes on, but the success of major businesses using 5S should be evidence of its effectiveness. Industries, including healthcare and charitable organizations, use 5S. 5S also has been a valuable tool to giant retailers like Amazon and restaurants like McDonald's. You're likely already forming some idea of how Toyota puts 5S into practice. Formalize your ideas by implementing 5S in a specific work area. Identify a challenging area. Remove unnecessary items, and then organize it in a systematic way. Then continuously look for problems and develop countermeasures on your way to standardizing those systematic processes. Finally, develop the self-discipline necessary to sustain your optimized practices. In your workspace, you can carefully implement these guiding principles to eliminate waste and improve efficiency. And in the long term, keep your associates happy and healthy. Your workplace is clean and your profits growing. You can imagine it. Now let us help you achieve it.
Hey, If workplace is clean, what is the growth? If the workplace is the clean, where is the growth? What is the increase? That's why he just lastly mentioned. Huh? He just mentioned, just lastly he mentioned it. To sales growth, lah. Right? Your revenue growth, lah. Implementation is 5S is not just a 5S. That's why I'm again and again telling you, it's just not only a 5S. It's also impact on your sales growth. Okay? So guys, any questions so far before I want to go on this 5S layout? No? Okay. Okay, what you can see in this layout? Can you see forklift? Can you see in and out? Can you see errors? Can you see the A, B, C, D? So, how this thing 5S has been worked here? You know something? Without this diagram of layout of warehouse, you cannot implement the 5S. Difficult. So if you want to implement a 5S in your warehouse, you must have layout something like this. When I put A, B, C, D, what is mean? What is mean? A, B, C, D. Okay. Any other words? What point? What point? What point A? What point B? What point? Pointing. A and B and C.
The sections.
Yes. We call as a sections. Good. We call as a zone. Okay? Or zone A, zone B, zone C, and zone D. Alright? Why we have to split something like this? Why we have to split? In 5S methodology, why we have to split into a zone?
Visible.
Visible for who? Visible for what? For staff for what? Pick and pack. Why pick and pack? Under 5S methodology, why I have to split into a zone?
More efficient workspace. Easy movement.
Easy movement, efficient workplace. Rather than that, into a 5, now you put your 5S methodology into this here. Why I have to split zone A, B, C, D? For what? Standardize, another way. Why I have to standardize? A, B, C, D? To assign a duty. Sheila take section A. Pavi take section B. Jay take section C. Mr. Ashok take section D. So it means it's your territory of your 5S. Whatever happened over this area, okay, you have to be responsible because you are the lead. And B, Sri is the lead. A, Sheila is the lead. C, Mr. Ashok is the lead. Okay, whatever 5S criteria. Okay, can you see I put the lining, I put the marking, okay, I put, okay, picking area, metro card. Why I have to label up? This is fall under 5S as well. It means metro card, metro card is some kind of trolley. Yeah? It's kind of some kind of trolley. You don't place the trolley elsewhere. You have to place it over here. Because this has been marked as a metro card.
Something like from Family Mart.
Yes, something like this in our, I think you're working in a previous warehouse. okay, Family Mart or Zeus Coffee or something, okay, whatever the warehouse you work in, right? So there has been a floor marking, okay, fall under what?
Set in order.
Set in order. You set this area. You set this area for picking. You set this area for put away. Okay? And then can you see, I put in the arrow. This way is in, this way is out. Main entrance, the flow. Can you see the flow?
Yes.
What is that? Fall under what? I standardize the process. The arrow show in, you must follow this way. The forklift must follow this way. If the arrow is out, the forklift must follow this way to go out. Why I have to standardize this process? Now I'm standardizing the flow of the process inside the warehouse. Why I have to do this? For operation efficiency and to avoid any accidents happen for the MHE. Do you know how important is this? Okay, standardize the flow. Okay, and can you see? I'll put all the area as being marked. I put the name right. This one is put away. This one is bin. This one is outbound area. Why I have to put in there? And I put the colors, right? Different colors. This is my SOP. This is my map. I have to sustain this. Okay, this is a map. It's already been done inside the warehouse. I already designed this. Okay, this is what is ATS. Can you see this something like this? What is ATS? ATS means for
Automatic.
auto stop. Automated stop. Okay. Actually, ATS automatic transmission system. It means there is a process, pick and pack done by automatically. So over here, this area is completely built automatic picking process. That's why it's different color. So it means I already synthesized, I draw this map. Okay, I synthesize the process. I set the orders. I sort it out according to the colors. Okay? So all has been done in this diagram using 5S methodology. Do you know how important is this when a warehouse PIC saw or warehouse manager saw or warehouse management saw this? Do you know how important for them to identify the entire process of the operations? Hey, where they're doing picking, where they're doing packing, and what is ATS for? How the forklift movement? Why the forklift have to move this way? Why have the forklift movement this way? Why you put the main entrance over here? Every single process has been designed according to the 5S methodology. So this 5S has been implemented, has been used as a tools to create a warehouse layout as well. And this warehouse layout is very important to identify, okay, to run a efficient operation daily. Okay, and also this is also eliminate waste. What do you mean by eliminate waste? Under lean tools, that's not I mentioned about lean, because when we go for a lean, the first step you have to know about 5S first. Then only you have to go for a lean. Alright? A lean tools, to achieve a lean tools, the main thing is eliminate of, whenever talking about lean, you have to eliminate of waste. What is eliminate of waste? What is waste? What is eliminate of waste?
Unwanted goods.
Whichever is unnecessary, whichever the things things you feel like useless. It's not being used. It's a waste. You have to eliminate. You see, we simply cannot identify the waste, saying that, hey, look, this item is supposed to be waste here, I must remove. Cannot. Or 10 people to run this production, I think it's a waste. I must remove 5. We cannot do that. I think 5 forklift to run this 10,000 square feet with the volume of 100 container in. I think it's a waste. I have to eliminate 5 forklift. Must run with the other 5. You cannot do that. There's another methodology. You have to do this to identify the waste. One of it is the 5 S. Then only you can identify where is the waste. So when you moving forward, when you attend the training of Kaizen, whenever you attend the training of lean manufacturing, you will know about the waste elimination. Any questions so far? All right, go to the second slide. Okay, a short activity is a post-test. You can scan. Can you scan?
Yeah.
Okay, I must open my output first.
Not yet scan.
Wait. Let me try. Wait, can you scan? Okay, can you scan now? You cannot scan. You can go here and check. Can I scan?
About scan.
Huh? Wait, don't move around, Wait. Yeah, okay now? Can you scan? Yeah? Yeah, you guys already in now?
Yeah.
Already in, huh?
Are you know?
Already in?
The red text concept, that one, right?
Yeah. You already in or you not yet in?
I'm on the way now. Oh.
One second.
Okay?
One second.
Drum roll, the results of the challenge are in.
No, sir, go to the gate.
After that,
This, scan this one.
Can you guys scan? You got it?
yes.
Sakyo, Jay?
But it says
Red tag.
drum roll results of. It's already a.
Scan this one.
You
Sir,
scan this one?
scan this one.
Oh, this one.
Oh, okay.
Almost.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm in.
Hang on, Camera is big.
Now,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, we can move on. Good luck, guys.
Wait, the line here is very bad. Oh, you have to see there and tekan here.
Yeah. See here and tekan there.
So,
Very fast. Read or not? You can see? Can see, right? You see here, you have to press in your phone.
Very confusing.
You just press the. Okay.
Hey, my name is not there.
Did you put a nickname just now?
In warehouse, a layout, floor marking are used to.
Decorate the warehouse.
Actually, one of it, if you ask me, yes. Can be. But follow the questions, lah. Alright. Which of the following is benefit of set in order? More cleaning time, faster location of tools and materials, more warehouse decorations, and longer walking distance. Right or bad? In Shine, which activity is more important? Painting the warehouse, conduct daily cleaning and equipment check, rearranging the pallets, buying the new cleaning and equipment. Next, which 5 steps involved in creating SOP and visual standard? Sort, state, set in order, and then standardize. What is the main goal of sustain? Keep 5S practice alive and continue. Only train new staff. Step after achieve 5S. Do 5S once a year. In warehouse, 5S break tags are used for
Oh shit.
identifying item for removal or review, showing pallet size, decorating shelves, marking dangerous equipment. 5, got it? Umesh is on the top. Which area in the warehouse should have a clearance marking? Pantry, marking, oh, very fast. Okay. Still Umesh reading. If receiving and dispatch area are far apart, which 5S principles have reduced service movement? Sort, shine, standardize, and set in order. 4, got it? Still, Umesh is on the top. In 5S, what does the first S stand for? First S, huh? What wrong?
It's me.
Okay, still Mr. Umesh is leading.
See, I could already check. Salah finger.
Which tools is the most useful for sanitize? Last question in warehouse. SOP, fresh bean, breakdown, okay. Did I mention what is SOP?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we see that.
Man.
ChatGPT.
Oh.
No.
Okay, the winner is Omesh, huh?
Omesu.
Chocolate
Okay.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
okay, must be a chocolate, right?
for everyone.
Okay, since everybody has been participate, I give everybody the chocolate because you guys are involved. Okay.
Sir, next week.
Let's give. Okay, great. Give me a minute, huh? Okay, we are towards to the end of the section, guys. Okay.
2 hours, 11 minutes. Serious, no?
Oh, I thought
You see, recording very well.
All right, we are okay. So far, any questions?
Okay, very
Guys, got any questions? So I think based on the two quiz and then the Kahoot, I can see you guys is, can I say about 70-80% understand about 5S? Okay. So the key takeaway, clear understanding of 5S. Participant can explain all 5S pillars: sort, set, in order, shine, sanitize, and sustain. Okay. And practical application skill, ability to identify and remove workplace clusters, organize tools, materials, efficiency, and maintain the cleanliness. Okay. Improvement of awareness of waste. Number 3, participant can recognize non-value-added activity and areas and inefficient in their workplace. Knowledge of 5S audit tools, exposure, visual management tools, checklists, and scoring system to access 5S implementations. Team accountability and culture, right? Emphasize the importance of discipline, ownership, teamwork to sustain 5S. Practice long term. Action-oriented mindset, right? Participation lead simple action plan to start 5S improvement in their own area, and this one is very, very okay. All right, this is the key takeaway. Today's training, okay. So I hope all the participants has been learned the 5S, and not only learn. First, the mindset, it means you try to bring this to your home. Implement at your home first. Do it by yourself before you want to implement to your organization, to your company, or recommend it to your company. But if you recommended this kind of methodology, the credit will be goes to you. All right, because this is what this MNC company are looking at it. Because the first step of the lean is the 5S. Because most of the MNC companies, they are towards into lean manufacturing. Okay, you are very fresh in work industries. Whenever you grow, whenever you become a manager level or executive level, you will have come across to all this kind of methodology in your work industries or in your work environment. So by then you guys are already familiar with this 5S methodology. So it will be easier for you to absorb the future lean management. Okay? So I move on to the second slide. Okay, training summary. This 5S training program is focused on 4 hours training, the design, introduce the participant, okay, and then the workplace organized through the 5S methodology: sort, set, in order, sustain, sanitize, and sustain. This training is divided into two modules. First, covering the foundational 3S with the real world example of group activity, and then guiding by participant how to implement, audit, and sustain the 5S. Practice in their working area. Throughout the hands-on discussion and visual learning, participants gain the skill needed to improve efficient, reduce waste, and foster a clean, safety, and discipline in work environment. Okay, this is my summary of the training. Any Q&A? It's now under Q&A. You have any questions, you can ask me now.
Go to the map, just now you showed me.
Which
the
map?
warehouse map that you made.
The layout.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Go to the side. Okay. A, B, C, D is controlled by each leaders, right?
Hmm.
Then the middle, if nothing happens in the middle.
Okay, when we have A, B, C, D, it means he never control over here. It means this warehouse is divided into 4.
Okay.
It means that when I say D, it means not only this area is a D. So it means that whenever you warehouse, you have a 5 categories, 5 area. It means your warehouse has been divided into 5. So it means it's divided into 4 areas. Okay, good questions. Any other questions for you guys? Any doubts? How about Mr. Ashok, Miss Jane, Tarshini? Have any questions? Mr. Pavitran? Miss Frelina? Sila. Okay. Okay. Wrap up and quote of the day. Okay, we already in the last section. All right. Your first step towards organization challenge is 5S. Again, I mentioned again and again. Your first steps towards, can you see the money sign there?
Yes.
Organization excellence is a 5S. A Japanese origin methodology adopted worldwide to maintain a safety, organized, efficient and workplace is already adopted by the world. Right? So it means today training, you guys will take away one of the world adopted methodology is 5S. 5S. Okay? You can scan evaluations. You can scan the evaluations and then you can do some evaluation of the first one. Right? So, the end of the section, I would like to wish, okay, the end of the section, I would like to say thank you very much to attend this training of 5S methodology.